everyone, welcome to Tagalong Tuesday week 18. I had this little canvas lying around and I thought I'm going to make something out of it. And I wanted to do just a little canvas again because I felt like it. So I'm starting out by creating some interest to the canvas. Or should you say, come on, Aranya, you can find the word if you just think slowly. Texture, that's the one that I was looking for. Just putting some texture on by using modeling paste through a stencil, as you can see. And of course, drying it with my heat tool. Then I chose these three colors to work with. Well, it's apple green, it's very turquoise kind of blue and a darker blue. So I'm creating roughly 3 shades on this canvas. So starting with the blue on the right side, left side, and then go over all the way until it's green. And I do it with a little makeup sponge so I can blend everything. And you can see I keep blending until I am satisfied and I have a nice transition throughout the colors. Now I am using embellishments. That has been a while. But I thought I have these very nice embellishments in my stash and things that I got from Fiona and other people. So I made this little tiny collage. Hope you like this one. Those resin pieces, I don't use them much often and I have them lying around for ages now. So I thought I would use them up. So taking some gesso to whiten it all up and make sure that everything will take my paint later on. Normally I would try and spray it, that will be much quicker, but I really was into the acrylics. I am into acrylics the last few days, so I thought I'm gonna work with acrylics only today. Now, you know me, so that I am changing colors quite frequently on a project, but in this case I did my best not to do that, and but I kept adding paint, of course, to make sure it gives a very nice blend and shading. So starting out with a light blue to cover it all and then go around it with a dark blue to create the shadows. Well, create the idea that that there is some depth into the canvas. And I'm really starting to like it. I am adding the green and mix those colors together as I go along. And I go in with the colors alternating between the darker and the lighter ones. And I really can't explain why I do what I do, but I just do it. I look at it and I think that, okay, some blue here, okay, green here, that's the way it goes. And I really do like the way. Here I go again. I am always yawning when I do this. And I'm not even tired. That's so strange. Okay, back to what I was doing. I added a little purple because I do think that it goes well with the green. And it gives well, it doesn't look that dark. I don't know how to explain it, but the dark gives a shade of purple and a shade of blue, and I really like that, depending on how you look at it and in which light. So I chose a word because I like to put one word on these little canvases that I do. And in this case I chose hope, because the lady has angel wings and she's looking towards something in the hopes of. So that was my idea behind it. But before I put that on, I am going in, of course, with paint again, and this time with my finger and a little help from a brush. and go in with the same colors. You see that, and I just go around the flowers several times, around the lady several times, and I repeat every step. Well, I think 100 times on the canvas. So, and this is what I do. I add the darker blue to create the shading or the depth in the canvas. Every time I think that it's gone, then I add the dark blue. And you can see it. And now I'm adding a little bit of gesso to lighten the whole thing up, because I thought it was too greenish looking. You didn't see that maybe because of the video, but it was a greenish thing, and I wanted to change that, so I added gesso. And from there I could add new paint. That was my way of thinking. I do like the way it looked now, but oh well. Can't seem to stop once I am starting with this kind of projects. Now just adding and dabbing paint on with my finger. Not, well, I do rub, but I do dab as well. Tap tap, dab dab, that's what I do. Now just a little bit close up so you can see sort of what I'm doing. I fast forwarded a lot, but well, you can see what I'm doing. Trying to age everything a bit more. And of course I left most of the painting in. Now I thought this is the moment that I thought it need gold. Don't know why, you know, I like gold, and I do need a new Inca gold because it's dried up. You can still can use it, of course, but it's hard work to make it usable. And then I thought it was too gold, and then I went in with the paint again, and so on and so on, in adding the darker colors again, in this case a little bit of black. Now you can see why I do it. I'm just trying to make sure the depth is still there, and you can see the individual embellishments that I put on that little canvas. So I'm almost near the end. No, not almost. We've still got a few minutes to go, but I wanted to use the sentiment, of course, or the word. That's it. And I chose hope, and I've got this this cameo, this glass cameo, and I am gluing that rub-on the back of that cameo, and I am doing that with glossy accents. And then I tried different spaces where to put it, but it is see-through, so you will see the dark background, and then you can't see the letters anymore. So to figure out what to do about that, because I didn't want to paint the whole thing white again. So and then I thought, okay, I'm just going to paint gesso on the back of that cameo. Why not? And while I was thinking that, I couldn't stop, and I couldn't help myself. I went in with paint again, because I thought that mainly her dress and some parts of the canvas didn't stand out enough. So, and then I thought I need more interest altogether, so I am going in with glimmer glam in gold, bronze gold. And no, that's not possible, bronze gold, but okay, you know what I mean. And then with some black ink for some splatters. You can't see it that well here, but I am of course taking some pictures, and I will upload them tomorrow on my blog. While I'm doing this, it's Tuesday evening. I'm late again, but I'll try and finish my blog in time, and then post more photos of my work. Now I put down the hope, and then I thought it looks weird because it's just there. And then I decided that it needed two more flowers to cover the edges up, like it's behind, tucked behind the flowers, because it was just, and those two large flowers next to each other with nothing in between, that didn't feel right as well. So I thought I just need to do it. So I took a little rose and I started painting it with the same colors, and then I added that one. So I hope you liked it, everyone. This was week 18, and thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye, everyone.